What up, boys, and welcome back to another video. So we're on fire with the Forgotten Goldfarm, and since I recorded the video about the battery tilts in yesterday's video, I was in the neighborhood and I wanted to do a video on something that is becoming really good right now. There was a moment where this Forgotten Goldfarm actually sucked ass, so nobody did it, but now it's back and it's shining. And of course, we're talking about dice. So there's three different dice. You have the troll dice for 10k, the dwarven dice for 30,000 gold, and then you have the gnomish dice for 81,000 gold. Now keep in mind, these are the prices of my realm, and I do play in one of the highest populated realms, so you guys might have better prices on some of these, and you might have it worse though, because the market value is like 17k, 44,000 gold, and 60,000 gold. So it's still a really good price, and I've made videos on all of these, so down in the description I'm going to link like each location, and I can also show it on the map. But if you guys want to watch like the locations that I usually farm them in, you can click the videos to see. And the first one, the troll dice, which is the cheapest one, I'm standing right here in Ice Crown farming for it, and it's the troll dice, like right here. I also farm for the troll dice in Howling Fuel at Scorn, where I pickpocket the mobs, because if you guys didn't know, this is a pickpocket farm. So the only way you can get the dice is by pickpocketing mobs. And don't be confused, like when you pickpocket these guys right here, you can see that there's a loot window that pops up, and the dice can only be obtained in that loot window. A lot of people believe that the dice is going to come from a lockbox, because when you pickpocket these guys, you're going to end up with a lot of lockboxes, but no. You should, however, open up the lockboxes though, because the lockboxes have a chance of containing like epic transmog weapons that can be sold for a lot of gold. But the only way to get the dice is from the actual pickpocket loot table that shows up as soon as you click pickpocket on these guys. So as I said, these guys are dropping the troll dice, and you can also do the one in Howling Fjord if you have competition, because every single time I do make a video on these farms, there's at least one or two guys that ends up trying out the farm. So if you guys have competition on these guys, then just go to Howling Fjord to pickpocket, or simply you guys can just do one of the other dice. You have the gnomish dice, for instance, which has to be farmed down in Uldum at the Obelisk of the Moon. So it's a popular location. It's a really good one. It's probably my favorite one from dice. It's a more expensive dice as well, and you guys can just pickpocket all the mobs like in this entire area. Just pickpocket the mobs, and there's a chance of getting the gnomish dice. And then you have the dwarven dice, which is also here in Ice Crown. My favorite location to get it is at the Onslaught Harbor. Like, pickpocket any mob on this island. However, there's also some people that do it in Dragonblight, like down in New Hearthglen, just pickpocket the humanoid mobs. And that's pretty much it for the three different pickpocket, the three different locations for the three different dice. And definitely check out the value. If you guys don't have a rogue, it doesn't matter. Just make a trial rogue and go and pickpocket and send the dice to your bank or your main. But if you decide to do that, then make sure you don't run out of time, because you can only play a class trial for a limited time. I think it's down to 3 hours now or something, so keep that in mind. And that was it for today's Forgotten Goldfarm. So thank you all so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and I will see all of you guys back in tomorrow. Until then, bye bye.